These DV8 off-road front aluminum inner fender liners are for those of you that have a 2007 and up JK that are looking to swap out those inner fender liners for a metal version that's going to allow the engine to breathe a little bit easier and also change up the look of your Jeep. I personally don't like the look of the Jeep that doesn't have inner fenders, especially in the front. I think it just looks a little bit unfinished. You're also going to get a bunch of junk thrown up in the engine bay, which is especially important on that passenger side where you have all of those electronics right there. And when you're changing out the fender flare, there's often an option to either trim the factory inner fender liner to make it work with that new fender flare, or you can purchase a new inner fender liner and use that with whatever fender flare you're going to be running. And that's going to be something akin to this. This is something you can use with those factory fender flares. You can also use them with an aftermarket flare, and they're going to replace that factory inner fender liner. As far as construction goes, again, it says it right in the name. I've said it before, these are aluminum. They're going to be very lightweight, which is just overall a nice thing. You're starting to add a lot of armor onto your Jeep. You don't need to add a bunch of steel where you don't need it. These aren't going to be structural. These are also not going to be armor. They don't need a ton of strength. So why not make them out of lightweight aluminum? So these are going to be bent aluminum. They do have that black powder coat finish right over top of them. In here you have that metal grate for the air exit so that the air can flow in and out of the engine bay, keeping your under hood temps down. But this is actually bolted in place, not riveted in place. So what a lot of people will do is remove that, very easily color change it, powder coat it, rattle can it, whatever you want to do, put it back in, just give your Jeep a little bit more of a custom look. So whether you're running a set of DV8 metal fender flares or a factory set or a different whatever brand of fender flare, I think these are going to be a great addition. These are going to install very easily onto your Jeep, definitely a 1 out of 3 wrench install, probably around an hour aside or so, maybe even less. Of course, you're going to have to first remove your factory inner fender liner. You're going to want to hang on to the hardware because you'll use a little bit of that to get these bolted into place. From there, just follow the instructions. These, of course, are a 2-part flare. You're going to bolt them together and bolt them up into that inner fender. They're going to attach very securely so they're not going to rattle or move around at all. These ones, being the front inner fender liners, don't require any drilling at all. This is a completely bolt-on installation. These inner fender liners are going to come in at just over $200, which, like I said before, I think is a really good deal, especially for something that's aluminum. Usually aluminum drives up the price. These are still very fairly priced. They fit well, they look good, they add the function of being breathable, they're customizable. They really have a lot going for them at what I think is a very, very fair price. So if you're looking for an inner fender liner for your JK, I definitely recommend these ones from DV8, and you can find them right here at ExtremeTerrain.com.